Hi guys, back with another video here, and today we're predicting the Premier League table of 2021-2022. If you can like, subscribe and comment, we're very appreciated. So yeah, here we go. In 20th, it's out of, I don't even know, maybe all the teams that came down. It's a tough one, but in 20th, I've gone for Norwich. Now, Norwich, I just think they're not that good. They've brought in decent players, as in Rashika, Lees Malou, Billy Gilmore, good player, but they've took out their main player in Buendia, which I think is just, that's why I think I've got them 20th. They're not that good. In 19th, we've gone for Brentford. Now, as soon as they came up, I thought they'd go straight back down straight away without selling or buying Indy. But they have bought Aya, centre back for Celtic, for about 13 mil, I think it was, or something. He's a decent signing. He's not that good, but they've not bought enough to convince me that they're staying up. On to 18th. This is a controversial one. Now I've gone for Southampton. Now the reason I've done that is they've signed Walcott in a permanent. They've brought in that Borja guy. They're not really outstanding signings, but they've mainly sold their main man Danny Ings, Ryan Bertrand, and Lemon is nothing, but they've not brought in enough to convince me that they're usually down there, but they could be down there or mid-table, but I just can't see them staying up. Now, somebody that's just safe and no more, I'm going to go for Watford. That's only because I want Ben Foster to stay in the Prem. But they bring in decent players. Danny Rose, decent left back. Dennis for Club Brugge, I think it was, or something. And they bring in King as well. Decent strikers, and Danny Rose is a decent left back. He's just not had the game time because Tottenham kind of went away for Tottenham. So they'll just stay up, just because I like Ben Foster. Into 16th, I've gone for, I don't know how, I thought they should have went down last season and the season before, but we've gone with Newcastle. Now, Newcastle haven't done anything, have they? They've not brought in MD. I don't think they've not sold MD. I think they're signing somebody though, like near the end of the transfer window, but I'm not sure. But I'm pretty sure they are signing somebody, but I'm just putting them above Watford, which for them to be safe with Mike Ashley, that is fantastic for them. On to 15th now, we have Burnley. Now, they're usually a good structured defensive team. They just low block, but they're just boring to watch, to be honest. They've not brought in MD. They've sold that Brady and Gibson, but nothing spectacular. They're just a casual, where they usually are about 15th, 14th, 16th, 17th kind of area. And 14th, I've gone for Crystal Palace. Now, Palace, they brought in that Anderson, whatever his name, what's his name again? That Joachim Anderson, whatever his name is. He's a decent player for, where was it, Fulham, I think so. But they've sold a lot of decent players. And Townsend, Gary Cahill, Nathaniel Klein, Wayne Hennessy, Patrick Van Aanholt is the main one, McCarthy. Pretty decent players that they've brought out. I would be surprised if they're down more down than 14th. But yeah. In 13th, we've gone with Wolves. Now, Adama Traore's future is dodgy. He's enough their main man. The good thing is that they've got Wayne Hennessy. No, Wayne Hennessy, but what's his name? Raul Jimenez back in the striking position. He's a really good striker. Now, suit his want, but he is one to watch out for again this season. And they've sold their goalkeeper, Rui Patricio. Really good keeper. Kinda surprised that he left. But yeah. On to 12th. Now, they had a really good season last season. They've got a really good team. I've gone with West Ham. Now, the only reason I've gone for West Ham is because they've not done much business. They've just signed a good, not decent, he's actually a good keeper, Areola. That's all they've signed, and they've not got any outcomes. They've signed Areola, and that's it. That's why you'll put them a bit down than if they thought so. On to 11th, we've gone for, wait, I think I found it. I've missed it, Brighton. Then West Ham. I've done, I think 12th, 11th. Aye, Brighton, aye. They've just, I thought maybe down a wee bit because Ben White is a big miss for Brighton, but they've not really shown much. Only Ben White is away, and they're linked with Hudson Edward, I think, for Celtic. Alright striker. And yeah, not an outstanding in, so then we've spoken about West Ham, I'll just have that. On to 10th place. Now, it's kind of obvious now who I've picked, but we've gone with Aston Villa. Now, this is their highest position I think they're going to be, and it's without their main man, Jack Grealish. They've lost Jack Grealish. They've got 100 million out of him, and who they signed? They signed class players, good buying players. Leon Bailey, Buendia, Ashley Young, alright. Danny Ings, aye. They bought that to Anzebi as well, but not try home about it. Decent. They brought in really good signings and sold their main man, which Leon Bailey's a really good replacement for him. So that's why I've got them 10th. On to 9th now. I've gone with Leeds. Leeds, they could get exposed this season with their high attacking. They could get exposed at the back. Everybody might know how to play against them, and they get hit. They've brought in Junior Firpo, Jack Harrison, that was already there, and they brought him in a permanent. They've sold Baradi, Alioski, and Hernandez. Their contract expired, so they're not with them anymore, so yeah. 8th place, we've gone for Everton. Now, I think they'll be Everton's always around 8th, 9th or 10th or 7th. 17th, 9th or 10th. They're around always. They're never higher or lower really. Now they brought in Damari Gray, good left wing, and they brought in Townsend, decent player. So Walcott, Josh King and Balassi, now they didn't play anyway, so Damari Gray's a really good signing actually, decent anyway. So yeah, that's how I've got them 8th. On to 7th. Now, I've gone with City, Arsenal, Leicester and Spurs in it, really. I think I'll go with Leicester. I don't think that'll happen. Well, I will predict it now, but this could be a 6th or 5th place for Leicester, but they bring in really good players and good striker, which I don't think they actually need, because Iheanacho and Vardy, they're decent enough. But they bring in Daka, good striker, Ryan Bertrand, really good left back, and that Samari, I think he's a centre defensive midfielder, could go alongside Ndidi. So, and they've not sold him to spectacular, outstanding anyway. I think they could be up at 6th and 5th, to be honest, but I predicted them to go 7th. On to 6th. Now, it's a bit obvious who it's out of, and it's out of Tottenham and Arsenal. Now, I'm going to go Spurs. No, I'm going to go Arsenal. The only reason I'm going Arsenal is because they brought in Ben White, that Tavares guy, and Lukonga. Now, I think it could be close between Tottenham and Arsenal. I think it will be close, but if Spurs keep Kane, I think Spurs will be above Arsenal. Now, it's obviously I've been for 5th, and that is Spurs, because I was talking about them. Now, Spurs, they bring in really good players. That's the thing. They bring in that Romero, he's a centre half. They bring in Gill and Gallini, which are really good signings. They've sold Lamela, which doesn't really matter, but they've not sold Kane yet. I wouldn't be surprised if he goes, but if they keep Kane, they could maybe scrape up. Nah, to be honest, I don't think they will scrape up, but I think I've got Tottenham bang on 5th. I think that'll be correct at the end of the season, definitely. Now, on to 4th. Now, this is hard. As you know, I've not picked Man City, Chelsea, Liverpool and Man United. Now, that's the main question, is where to put them all. So in 4th, they bring in really good players. I wouldn't be surprised if they get up there higher. I've gone with Man U. Now, Sancho, who they bring in? Sancho, just about Varane. They've nearly brought him in. They've not sold him the spectacular. They could be. See, to be honest, 1st, 2nd, 3rd and 4th can go anywhere, really. It's a hard one to predict, considering all the signings or the outgoings and all that. You know, I just think that Sancho, Varane, let's be honest, they're keeping Maguire there. I don't like him personally. Wan-Bissaka, they obviously keep him there, 50 million. they wouldn't sell him. I don't think he's that good defensively or going forward. I think the only thing is they're not going. The midfield is where they need to look at. It's really not a good midfield. That's the thing. But there's only Bruno there. There's then Fred, McTominay, Pogba doesn't play really. We all know, but he can be on and off. I just think they'll be fourth. And third, so Chelsea, Man City and Liverpool. We're gonna go with Liverpool. My team, Liverpool, in third. Now, we've sold Wijnaldum, but contract out. And we've brought in Kanai. We need more in the mid. I know we've got a lot of midfielders. Need that oomph in midfield and maybe another forward. So yeah, I've got them in third. In second place, Man City or Chelsea. Who's going to come second and first? I'm going to go with Chelsea second. Now, Chelsea, they're bringing in decent players. Koundé, Lukaku, you know what I mean? They need that striker because Werner's shite. I don't like Werner. They need that centre half, so they go bring in Koundé. You know what I mean? And they've still got that Sarr guy to come in. He's still young, so Malang Sarr. But they have sold Zuma and Tomori. I think they're gonna do. So yeah, I think they'll come second. And first, I think who's gonna win the Premier League is Manchester City. Now, their squad is just above everybody else's. They've got like 2 players, top quality in every position. You know what I mean? Not only that, they've just brought in Grealish, which is mad. Considering they've got Sterling, Mahrez, Foden, bloody hell, I can't even count. But they've got De Bruyne, a lot of them. The only thing is, they're still not bringing that striker, which is pretty concerning, considering that's all he's been talking about is we've not got the money for the striker, but they go and buy a left winger, a cam, playmaker that's 100 mil and no prioritise a striker, which I think they should obviously go for Kane, and I think they will go for Kane, but I'm not sure he'll go. No, because apparently he's, I don't even know. I don't think they've got to sell him apparently. So yeah, I've got them in first. That is my prediction. I've got Man City first, Chelsea, Liverpool, Man United, Tottenham, Arsenal, Leicester, Everton, Leeds, Aston Villa, West Ham, Brighton, Wolves, Crystal Palace, Burnley, Newcastle, Watford, and to go down I've got Southampton, Brentford and Norwich. So if you can please like, subscribe and comment, very appreciated. If you can leave a comment, what is your prediction? What video I can do next? Yeah, thanks for watching. Peace.